Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick Bankhead and I'm a D1 at the University of Utah School of Dentistry. And in this video, we're actually going to be talking about how to get into the University of Utah School of Dentistry. So if you're interested in this school or program, you're definitely going to want to watch this video. All right, let's get straight into it. So the very first thing is to be a good person / team player. We just got done with our first week of school in our D1 year, and one of the very first things I noticed about my classmates is everyone is a good person. We all get along with each other. There's a camaraderie, and so far we're all willing to work together and be team players. I think schools are specifically looking for this quality more and more these days, as dental school is shying away from the competitive nature and emphasizing more and leaning into collaboration. So definitely find ways to be a team player. A good way to do that is by working together with other pre-dentals at your university when studying for the DAT or difficult classes like upper division biology and organic chemistry. So definitely want to have some of those things in your application. Next thing is to get involved. Now that's kind of vague, it's only 2 words up here. That means get involved in student organizations and get involved, go to events, and that segues straight into our next one. Go to events and network. I would highly recommend checking out the University of Utah's pre-dental day they have at the campus either once or twice a year, I forget, but it's a great opportunity to check out the facilities, meet current students and faculty, and get a good idea of what life would be like at the school for the next 4 years. Also, while at events, you may have the opportunity to meet the professors and potentially people on the admissions committee that may be interviewing you. And by putting a face to your name, that's going to be a big advantage by the time interviews come around and when you're applying to this program. Obviously, you got to meet the requirements of any school. When I applied, I remember there being a requirement of a 3.0 GPA and a 17 plus on the DAT. That means all the subsections and your overall academic average need to be above 17 or above. And so make sure you have those two things. For a lot of people that may have below a 3.0, doing some post-bac work or a master's program is a great way to boost that GPA. There's other videos on this platform that talk about that, so go check those out if you're interested. Next thing is to know your application, know what experiences you have to offer, know what your strengths and weaknesses are. It's a very common interview question. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What's going to be the biggest challenge for you through dental school? So really understand yourself and get to know yourself better, and that's going to really help in this whole process. The next thing is practicing questions before your interview. The interview is a time of high stress for a lot of people. We've all been there, we all understand, but really practice these questions. That way, in the moment, you fall back to your habits. You've done this a lot, and that way you can answer questions and show the best version of yourself and really show the qualities that you have to offer. Next thing is to be realistic and stay open-minded. This is something I really wanted to put on here because as an in-state applicant to this school, or being an in-state applicant to any school, you can kind of get, your in-state school's most likely going to be your number one choice. But be realistic, stay open-minded. It's very competitive to get into dental school, so don't put all your eggs into one basket. Still apply to other programs, still interview at other programs, and still go into other places with an open mind, because you never know where it's going to be the right fit for you. And just because a school is in your state doesn't always mean it's going to be the right fit. That kind of segues into these things I've listed on the right here, and these are things that are more school specific to this program, and I really wanted to emphasize them to ensure that this school is a good fit for you. Now, the biggest thing is enjoy serving the underserved. University of Utah is in an amazing position with the state of Utah to help out with the Medicare and Medicaid patients. It's a big patient population of a lot of underserved people that typically don't have access to care at traditional dental offices. That's primarily going to be your patient base. So make sure that you enjoy working with people that need help the most. And this is something that I'm really passionate about, and a lot of my classmates are. So by already enjoying this, going into an environment that you're serving these types of people is really going to help you, and it's going to help you enjoy your dental school experience a lot more. Next, know what the school has to offer. This kind of segues back to maybe going to the pre-dental day or going to events. Know what the school has to offer, whether they're placing well into residency, if you're interested in specializing, what the facilities look like, when are you going to get your patients, do you have to recruit patients or are you given patients? At this program, there's a patient base, so you don't have to actually go out and recruit them, which is something that was really important to me. So to really understand what the school has to offer, you can check out a lot of those things on the school's website. And next, make sure you connect with the school's mission statement. Each school has a little bit different of an emphasis for their mission statement, so make sure that you are connecting with that and you're wanting to contribute and be a part of that mission statement. Make sure the school is the right fit. Next thing is just being honest with yourself. Like I already talked about earlier, fit is super important. So be honest with yourself that this school is the right fit, that the mission statement, serving the underserved, is something that you're interested in. Nextly, we're going to go over the in-state versus out-of-state kind of class breakdown here. It's approximately 50 students per class. Some years a little more, some a little less as far as I'm aware. But they take 25, so 50% from in-state, and then 50% from out-of-state. So there's just a little breakdown on how the class is composed. That way you understand, what you're getting yourself into. But I chose the University of Utah because I love to help the underserved. From my volunteer experiences, I found that helping those that need help the most is something that is extremely fulfilling and gratifying, and it's something I'm willing to dedicate my whole life to, as well as having a small class size, early and lots of clinic time, diverse patient pool. There's many different reasons to choose this program. If you're interested in very specific questions, go ahead and leave a comment or reach out to me directly. I'll be more than happy to answer in any way I can, and I hope to see you at one of the future pre-dental days. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see ya.